welcome to my kitchen, Judy's Keto Kitchen. It's the beginning of December here in eastern North Carolina. It's just started to get a little chilly, so I have long sleeves on, which is the first time I think this year. We just had Thanksgiving about a week ago, so pumpkin spice is gone. You have to wait another year for pumpkin spice. Now it's all the Christmas, peppermint, and gingerbread. So today I'm making a gingerbread loaf, and I'm making it with my ground chicken recipe. So it's very low carb. There's no nuts, no high carbs. It's going to be delicious. So I've cooked 1 pound of ground chicken, and I put it in my food processor. And I do it when it's warm. Initially when I did this, I used to let it cool and do it, but it works better when it's warm. All the juices, include that in there to make it more creamy. To that, I'm going to add 6 egg yolks, but it's kind of hot, so I'll add the spices first. First we have 2 tablespoons of gelatin, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, 13 grams of egg white powder, around 2 tablespoons, and I have here 2 teaspoons of gingerbread spice. I make my own gingerbread spice. If you don't have gingerbread spice, I'll put a link to my ginger. It's so good. I would use a teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of ginger, and maybe a quarter teaspoon of cloves. So we're going to add this to here. And gingerbread normally calls for molasses. No, molasses is not clean keto. It is a sugar product, but you put in so little that it's not going to make that big of a difference macro-wise, but the taste will be amazing. So probably about a teaspoon of molasses, and molasses is really hard to, it's all sticky, and I haven't used molasses in so long, but I'm taking this over here. And then 6 egg yolks. And now you're going to process that till it's smooth and creamy, like a creamy regular batter. And I'll stop it every once in a while to just make sure, because sometimes the spices go on the sides, sometimes this is so nice and creamy. What I used to do is wait until the chicken cooled and then I put it in, and it's not as good. It works so much better when it's warm. Plus I got a new food processor, so it works really well. So now put this over here because I'm going to get my hand mixer. And this is a Ninja, and it like really sticks to the table. Really good suction. I really need this big island with all these outlets, but I have what I have. So in this bowl I have 6 egg whites, and I'm going to whip them to a stiff peak. No, this isn't all whipped, but what I forgot to add in with the food processor was my stevia. I'm using English toffee stevia. So I'll put it into the egg whites because well, that's probably too much. I should have just done 1 squirt. But it won't inhibit the egg whites from beating. I took the blade out of the food processor. Be very careful when you take the blade out. I really hope this video comes out because there's been disasters all along the way for this. But add like a third to a half, and amazingly well. I'm so surprised. Normally I do this on my counter and I have everything that needs to go in the food processor right there so I don't forget anything. So I forgot to add the sweetener, And before I started filming, and I'm like, I don't think the microphone's working. It looked like it's working, and I tested and tested, and it wasn't working. So I had to call Carl. Carl, why is this not working? And it took us a while to figure it out. This is really fluffy. These egg whites, this is only 6 egg whites, and they whipped up so well. I have my loaf pan. I have my silicone pan inside my regular loaf pan because I want the non-stick, but one time I used the silicone without anything and it just psh. And what you could do is, and what I normally do is line the loaf pan with parchment paper. This seems like a lot of batter. I may be doing more than one loaf here. So I think what I'm going to have to do is add some muffins as well. So we're going to have gingerbread bread, gingerbread loaf, and gingerbread. I normally make muffins with my chicken bread. So I decided to make a loaf. Holidays, gingerbread loaf. It'll be really good. So the good news is both the muffins and the loaf are at the same temperature for the same amount of time. So I'm going to put these in the oven for 30 minutes. Then I'll take them out and I will let them cool a bit before I slice it and enjoy it with you. So I'll be back in about an hour. I took the bread out of the oven and it was a disaster. I knew something was not going to be right because the egg whites just didn't whip up correctly. I'm not sure what the issue was, but this just fell apart. It fell in half. It's so soft, but it tastes amazing. So next time I make it, I'll make sure the egg whites whip up really well. But the muffins came out fine, so I might just make muffins. But it tastes good because there are so many crumbs. I already got to taste it, but I will taste it again. Tastes amazing. Looks terrible. So if you make it, make sure the egg whites are whipped to a very stiff peak. These egg whites were whipping up. I mean, the bowl was full. That's really normally not how 6 egg whites whips up. So, tastes great, looks terrible. Try it or try it as muffins.